This is the first of 3 videos that introduce you to the Silhouette Cameo electronic cutting machine and its accompanying software, the Silhouette Studio Design software. In this video, we're going to set up the software so that it is ready for drawing. In video 2, we're going to draw a celebration card, and in video 3, we're actually going to see this output to a Silhouette Cameo machine. So let's get started. You're going to need to click on the icon, which is here for Silhouette Studio, and you'll be met with this interface. So let's run through some of the settings that you have access to on Silhouette. If you go to File and Preferences, you can ensure that your measurements are set up to be millimeters and that the machine will be set up correctly later on. Go to Advanced and click 1000 bytes. Select OK. Now we can take a look at our page. So we go on the right hand side of the interface, we've got several settings that we can access. Let's set it up as A4 and let's select Landscape, and we've got a 12 by 12 inch cutting mat. So those page settings are excellent. We can change the size and the color of the grid, and we have spacing set up at 5mm, which is going to be great for making our card, and we've chosen a suitably light color so that it doesn't get in the way of our drawing and become confusing. We'll also need to ensure that the registration marks are showing, and we can do that by ticking that checkbox. Registration mark format needs to be auto. Line style can be selected here. A range of different line styles are available, which we will use in the second video. And the line thickness is here, 0.5 point. You can do that manually by changing the number in this box, or you can select your line thickness with the slider, so whichever you prefer. Let's ensure that the color of our line is set to black, and you can see these two tools sit next to one another. And let's experiment by simply drawing a rectangle. So we go over to the left hand side of the screen, select Draw a Rectangle, and draw a rectangle and that's looking good. Incidentally, Snap to Grid has been selected, which is an excellent choice because it will allow the shape to snap to the grid and allow you to make more accurate drawings. So we've drawn a shape. If we want to do anything to that shape, we need to select it, which we can do here. We can select it, and another thing worth noting at this point is the fact that the dimensions are available for you to see, which is very useful, again, to ensure accuracy when you're drawing. Now we might, for instance, wish to up the line thickness. We may, so long as we have the cursor selected, wish to edit the size of our shape. We can do that both horizontally and vertically. We can also manipulate it by rotating the shape at the top here. We can rotate, and we can also resize our shape by going from a corner, and if we want, we can also move our shape around the page, which we've done there. So that's an introduction to the interface and to setting up your software. What we'll do now is we'll simply delete that by cutting it and removing it, and in the next video we'll take a look at designing a celebration card using this software.